Welcome back to Leagues 3 Shattered Relics. I've got some palm saplings for the first time on the account, so I'm going around and planting them where I need them, which includes here in Letya. But I already had a papaya tree here, so that was a task. Just chop down the tree. I'm paying you to chop down the tree. Come on. Okay. There is a game of Trouble Brewing completed. I think we need to... Oh, we picked up the book inside. We'll help this person out since they're here. Yeah, Trouble Brewing. It's a diary task. Nobody plays Trouble Brewing, even in the main game. So, expecting people to show up for a completely dead minigame in a temporary game mode is asking a lot. I don't know if I need to stay for this game. I'm going to try leaving. But if there's no one on the other team... That should probably still work, right? Yeah, that's probably fine. Anyways, that is an achievement diary requirement completed. And a decisive victory here in the fight pits by just punching. And that is for the hard Karamja diary. All sorts of weird stuff you need to do for diaries. Plus, we get to keep this cool red skull for a little bit, so that's fun. That was a good session here at Barbarian Assault. That should be everything we need. We go to rewards here. We can get the Penance Torso. We can get the Granite Body. We can get level 5 Collector, which is an elite task for all level 5s. Wield the Fighter Torso. That is a hard task. Wield the Granite Body. That is a hard diary task. Read the Blackboard. That is an elite diary task. So that should be everything from Barbarian Assault. How many points do we have left? Oh, we got some. We've got 4 queen kills stored. So we can do, looks like 2 high gambles. Yeah, sure, why not? High gamble with the attacker points. And we get something. You won. A Farseer Helm. Well, we already purchased one of those, but I guess that's good alch. Thanks. And another high gamble with the rest of the defender points. We win. Rune arrows. Actually not too bad. Those will go very well with a magic shortbow. And what do we got left? We got some points. I don't know why this says... I don't know why this is redded out. We've got more than 200 points. You need to be beyond wave 2 for the low gamble. What? How does that even work? Would you leave mid-game to go do a low-level gamble? Bizarre. Never done that before. Not going to do it now. I could get 3 random, even worse than a Farseer Helm things. Not going to bother. That is Barbarian Assault completed. And now we can actually get into what we're trying to do here. And that is the achievement diaries. I'm going to start with the easy and work our way down the list then medium, then hard, then elite. We're definitely going to hit some roadblocks still, but it's a good place to start. In the long run, the achievement diaries are going to require a multitude of boss kills, and we have currently unlocked barely any of those. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock nearly all the bosses. We are very so slightly short of the total renown needed for literally everything. So I'm just going to start unlocking stuff. Bryophyta, Grotesque Guardians, Giant Mole, Ovar, Barrows Brothers, Darenoth King, Sarachnis, Calphite Queen, Hespori, Scotizo, Zalcano, King Black Dragon, the Gauntlet, Zulra, Vorkath, General Gardor, Krotasuroth, Commander Ziliana, Kriara, the Nightmare, Corporal Beast, Chambers of Zarek, and Nex. And that leaves us with 114 renown. Because whether to be kind to people not messing things up, or just because they could, you cannot unlock the Slayer bosses you don't have the level for. So we still have Sire, Hydra, Cerberus, Kraken, and Thermi in here. So we will unlock those when we get the level. What we did get, though, is 5 Mossy Keys, 5 Giant Keys, and 5 Dark Totems. So that gives us free access to those 3 bosses 5 times. So that could be fun. Don't think any of those are for the achievement diaries, though, so later. I will go plant a Hespori, though, since that takes a while. And one more farming task before we get to it. Check a grown mahogany tree. Hard task. Also, a bunch of farming experience. Not that getting to 25 million is going to be any problem whatsoever. Okay, last thing for real this time. When we completed all the quests and mini-quests, we got more information here for the museum. So we can get some more kudos and some XP lamps. Just gotta go through all this text. All these chat boxes. This should get us up to 153. Because we've completed everything besides the fossils and Camdozel stuff. We need the book. Everything else you can just tell him about. But for the last one, we need to go grab the book. The Dagenhai history from What Lies Below. Turn it in for the final kudos here. And that should allow us to go to Volcanic Mine. I think that's 150. Anyways, here's some XP lamps. I'm gonna just put them all in crafting. 160,000 crafting experience. 16,000 crafting experience. And 16,000. 78. We can now do some crystal crafting. That's fun. Also have this book that we can turn in for a small Herbler XP lamp. And the Knight's Notes from God Wars. I'm just going to give to Sir Tiffy, because why not? But these aren't any large XP drops or anything, so not too important. But we're already over here, so let's just turn this in. Yes, I'll train for Herbler XP. And we get 5k. Not much, but there's a fragment. Just Druid. Okay. I was gonna say, wow, it wasn't even worth walking over here to get this. Turns out, not the case. Totally worth it. That is just Druid. One of the few fragments that we don't have yet. More herb cleaning experience. XP from cleaning herbs is increased by 10, 20, and 40%. part of Alchemist and Greedy Gatherer. Well, okay. I have this on here with just Greedy Gatherer. That's Unchained Talent. I'll probably switch one of these out. Yep, this one's just Greedy Gatherer. Always need to be near bank. Yeah, I've currently got my stuff set up for Greedy Gatherer with the farming, so I can do herb runs intermittently, and Unchained Talent for the level boost, so I can just get some stuff easier. So just Druid right here. So now we have Unchained Talent, Greedy Gatherer, and Alchemist, I guess. Okay. Now it's time for the Diaries. First up, Desert Easy. We've already completed some of these. That's going to be a theme in most of the Diaries here. In fact, all of the Diaries except for Varrock and Korend Elite, we have at least something completed. Fascinating. Anyways, we just need to catch a bird, mine some clay, pick up some potato cactuses, get an artifact, and open Pyramid Blender. Easy. As it is an easy diary. It's always funny with the diary tasks that require you to pick up some items. You can just bring your own. You don't even need to go to where it is. Anyways, I'm going to sell this stone seal we got from the task that was in Pyramid Plunder. And that is Desert Easy Diary complete. Nothing particularly useful from Desert Easy. We do get this XP lamp, which is going into crafting. 40,000 XP. All these XP lamps from all the diaries is definitely going to add up, especially when easy is 40,000. Moving down the list. For Falador, you need to talk to a guy, get a haircut, fill a bucket, kill a duck, make a mine tiara, go to the jail, and do some blurite smithing. All easily doable. Just grab a free book from this guy, and there's Falador Easy complete. Did a few extra things on this journey. When we went to get the family crest, I chose Saradomin to complete the hard task. And while I was running through Port Sarim, I remembered that I have spirit saplings now. So I went and planted spirit trees in all available patches. It's going to take a while for them to grow, and I'm not protecting them or anything, because most of them are not very useful. Etc. Not useful at all. Brimhaven, there's literally a teleporter right next to it. But Port Sarim's still decently useful. Even if we're going to have close teleports. It's okay. As for the rewards, we get this fancy shield, which doesn't do too much for us right now. Does get us a crafting level though. 79. Make black dragonhide. Of course, we also have a +8 boost going, so we could definitely do more than that. Next up, Fremenic. We got some hunter, change your shoes, kill some rock crabs, go to a store, pick up 5 things, steal and burn. Easy. Finishing with an oak fire. There is Fremenic Easy. Conveniently located right next to the person we turned it into. The rewards for this mostly focus around teleporting to Relics, which is not relevant with the Waystone existing. So we just get another 40,000 XP. Kandarin is partially done here. We're just gonna go fishing, play an organ, get some tea, fight the elementals, get a pet fish, and speak to Sherlock. Nothing like a nice cup of tea to complete the easy Kandarin diary. And we can turn it in for the XP lamp, into crafting, and the headgear. It functions as a light source, but we already have something that functions as a light source. It's called the fire-making cape. So that's less useful. We can get double normal logs. Additional marks of grace at the Sears rooftop course, which is useless at our level. Additional marks of grace, when they are severely reduced, is still severely reduced. So not really useful right now. The real reward is clearly the pet fish. They are very good. We've already completed the Karamja Easy Diary. Let's move on to Karend. This is going to be one of those house steps. There's a lot we can do with houses here. Let's see if we can just get all that done. There are many diary tasks and many achievement diary tasks for doing stuff with your house. So I'm going to make sure I've got all of them ready. My goodness. This is actually a lot. Sears Estate Agent. Change to Fancy Stone. That's a hard task. Now I'd like to relocate to Yanil. That is a medium league task. And then entering your house from Yanil is a hard diary task. And then you need the Varrock guy to change it to Fancy Stone. But you can't already do that when you have Fancy Stone. So you redecorate it to Basic Wood, and then redecorate it to Fancy Stone again for Varrock. And then we relocate to Hosidius. And then we have to enter from Hosidius. And then we will relocate to Palvanich, which is a medium task for the League. And then entering from Palvanich is a medium task for the Diary. And then relocate to Taverley for an easy task. And then relocate to Relics for a medium task. And then relocate to Prifdinus for a medium task. That was expensive. That's okay. Now we can get back to what we were trying to do. The diary. Mine. Take a boat. Dig up some saltpeter. Heal a Shazian soldier. Typically that would actually have been completed. But since we skipped favor, we didn't need to do that. Overall, nothing here too complicated. Now that we've got all the house business taken care of. Hey look, it's the spirit tree I planted. Heading to Land's End is the final task. For Koren and Kybos, easy. In the process of that, teleporting around with the Book of the Dead, completed the medium task to teleport everywhere. It seems like the task states save as long as it isn't from the same level of the same diary. So I could do easy tasks while working on the medium task, which is definitely something. We can turn this in for actual reward this time. By completing the easy diary here, we've got double drop rates of Zarek's Talisman, which is definitely something we're going to want at some point here. So that's actually useful, along with some crafting XP. Next up, Lumbridge and Drainer. Fight a guy, teleport, talk, pickpocket, burn, kill zombie, fish, cook, and mine. Very run-of-the-mill activities. I came back for you. Unidentified fragment of production. Must have gotten that when we did the crafting XP drop. And there's another one of the fragments we were missing. Dragging on a bit. Okay. This whole just get random XP drops method is really working for us. Dragon on a bit. Crafting Dragonhide armor, 10% chance to save materials. 20%, 40%. Spark of Craftsman and Absolute Unit. Ooh. I think that means we can now do a full Absolute Unit. Yep, that's all three. Absolute Unit is fantastic, so that's definitely worth picking up. I think that means we've only got, what, one non-combat fragment left? Yep, pro tips. Fletching. Okay. I'm not going to be putting our XP lamps into fletching to try to get that or anything, but good to know. That was definitely worth coming back for. My goodness. Alright. Back to the diary. The men and women of Lumbridge must be eternally grateful that this league started in Catherby instead. They will be much less pickpocketed, except for right now. To finish the Lumbridge and Drainer diary. The extra effects, not very useful for this one. Just more crafting XP. Next, we head to Mauritania. We need to do a whole bunch of stuff with snails, kill a banshee, make a scarecrow, use a wolfbane dagger with Ectofuntus. Easily doable. Limpwort plants continue to be absurd experience. Need to get it out of the way to place this scarecrow. To finish the diary. Now I want to remove the scarecrow for future use. I already had the watermelon, so I just need to go get a sack of hay and a bronze spear. Nothing too complicated. Also, new hat, looking stylish. Turn this in slightly outside of town, interestingly enough. for the Mauritania legs. Most useful and interesting thing about the Easy Diary here is more Slayer experience in the Slayer Tower, which will be useful for Grotesque Guardians, I guess. And there is crafting level 80. That's pretty cool. Next diary is Varrock. I've already completed quite a few things here. Just need to jump, chop, buy, give a dog a bone, make a bowl, speak, and craft. Finishing with a heroic leap over this fence. Varrock, Easy Diary, completed. For the rewards of this, the most interesting is the start of the bonus mining and smelting chances. I don't know if that really is going to work with the whole fragments system. But either way, more crafting XP. Western provinces. Hunter, mining, a game of gnome ball, collect a swamp toad, and fletch a shortbow. A very short list of very easy things to do. The other gnome ball teams didn't know what hit them. Oak shortbow. Diary complete. The rewards from this one are actually useful here. 25% chance of additional chompies and some free ogre arrows. It's only a small amount of ogre arrows, but with the saving all your ammo fragment, it's definitely going to last quite some time. Crafting experience. And move on to the final Easy Diary. Out in the wilderness. You need to go to the Fountain of Rune, kill a mammoth and an earth warrior, mine some iron, equip a team cape, and what would have required a boss unlock, but we've already done it, enter the King Black Dragon's lair. Very spooky. Time to say hello to the King Black Dragon. Hello, the King Black Dragon. How are you doing? Doing pretty good, it seems. We will come back to actually fight that dragon in all good time, in due time. But we just need to come back over here to Edgeville, jump across the ditch, and do a much less dangerous activity of putting on a cape to finish the Wilderness Diary. The guy for the diary is outside of the area. We guess a lot of other stuff also took place in Edgeville Dungeon, so good enough. Actually, another useful reward here. Crafting experience. And the ability to do stuff with this lever. We now have the option of switching where this goes. So we can return to Edgeville instead of going to Ardoyne. Which is, in itself, another easy league task. And with that, we have finished all of the Easy Diary. So we can check out the full set here. Already Cloak doesn't quite match. That's okay. So, full set of the Easy Diary. Looking like an absolute champion. Sword is also an option, but when you can have this banner, why would you choose the sword? Now we move on to the medium diaries. We need to grapple, do a hot air balloon, claim sand, catch a fish, collect a nightshade, and kill a sword chick. Of those, the most difficult one is going to be the hot air balloon, because we have not unlocked any of those yet. And I guess we might as well just get all that done. It's time for some hot air ballooning. These balloons sure are large. Just need to head to Castle Wars. And that finishes the medium diary. It's the medium diary, so it is a medium task. Some good stuff from this tier. We get additional runes at the Arania altar. Doesn't say it gives more experience, but hey, free runes, not going to complain. And a 10% chance increase to pickpocketing in Ardoin, which could be useful if we're going to be thieving from paladins. All those bonuses put together should make it much more likely. Also, better stats on the cape, not that we're really too worried about that. And a medium XP lamp into crafting. 120,000 XP. Level 81. Looks like we'll only have a few things we need to do in the desert. We need to create a combat potion, teleport with a camulet, and chop some teak logs. That's a very short list of things I need to still do. This combat potion is going to be very profitable to make. Make a combat potion, medium task. Complete the medium desert diary, medium task. So 50 points for one low level potion. I'm going to drop on the ground now. Turning this in, there's only a few rewards for upgrading to Desert Amulet 2. One teleport to Narda, and more charges on the Pharaoh Scepter. I'll just take my 120,000 crafting XP. Thank you very much. Falador is next, where we need to light a bullseye lantern, unlock a crystal chest, use our scarecrow again, grapple again, buy full initiate, mine some gold, squeeze through a crevice, burn some logs, and craft a fruit basket. I don't think we have what we need to craft a fruit basket. What's that made out of? Willow branches. That is unfortunate. Alright. I can work with that, though. We have no willow branches, but we do have willow saplings. So we can turn this around. Also, I'm going to go AFK for a bit, so we can wait for these willow trees to grow. Working on some farming contracts. Here is a hard task to grow a cactus. Unfortunately not the contract, as we got a potato cactus instead. But that's okay. We have not had very many runs of huge amounts of contracts all at the same time, which is unfortunate. But we now have a whole bunch of cactus spines, so sure. Hey, look what we got. Did not take too long to get a gout tuber. That is a hard task, and is incredibly important. We didn't even get to 100% favor. That's how good we're doing here. Do not eat the gout tuber. Do nothing with the gout tuber. You are useful later. Well, since I'm here, I'm just going to get this to 100% for another thing. And maybe we can get a second gout tuber. Not that that would be useful, but hey. At least we got the one. Fantastic. That was a medium task here for opening the crystal chest. We got some runes from it. So our options are either leave these runes on the ground, or I could alch the initiate because we already used that for the task that's in the area. We don't have the Alchemaniac on, so we're going to lose a little bit of money on this, but honestly, not a huge deal. I'll take some Death, Chaos, and Cosmic Runes, thanks. With my willow branches, I can make a basket. Finishing Falador Medium. I don't need a basket. Those are very easy to get without willow branches. So let's just claim the reward. Falador Medium. Crafting XP. Level 82. And with level 82, we should be able to make our Fury. That's a pretty good reward. Yeah, level 90 boost. Well, let's talk about what we get for the Falador Medium Diary first here. More experience at the farming patch. Irrelevant, farming's easy. Shortcut in Motherlode Mine. Actually, really enjoy that. And the higher chance of clue scrolls doesn't matter, because we have a fragment that does that better. Let us go grab our onyx, a ball of wool, an amulet mold, and whatever runes it takes to make these. Cosmic runes. Onyx enchant is level 87. We have 92 magic, that's fine. Let's make a Fury. This +8 boost is really pretty powerful. I appreciate it. We're going to need a gold bar for this. That is an important step. Even though with Onyx jewelry it doesn't look like there's gold, because it's not gold colored. It is, in fact, still part of what you need. Gold bar. Pretty sure there's some tasks for this. So, even while we're doing these achievement diaries, we're getting other tasks completed. Doing all sorts of interesting things. Craft an Onyx Amulet. That was an elite task. Enchant it. And wield a Fury. Better than a Glory. All around, fantastic amulet. Another very nice upgrade. Only the crafting was a task, but I mean, we got a Fury out of the process, so I'm not going to complain too much. Next diary. Fremnik Medium. Let's see what we need. Slay a brine rat. Mine some coal. Steal some fish. Pick up your pet rock from your menagerie. So we need to make a menagerie. And visit the lighthouse from Waterbirth Island. Okay. We can use our pet rock for that too. It is a multiple pet rock kind of day. So let's go grab our pet rock. Probably gonna need to just purchase that here. Another free pet. Very cool. We got a pet fish. Now we got a pet rock. Amazing. Let's see if we get super lucky on this brine rat kill. Or if we're going to be probably coming back here later. Nope. Just some raw shark. Well, that completes the Fremenic Medium. As far as the rewards from Fremenic Medium, there's not really. A agility shortcut and favor in Miscellanea. Not really things we're too worried about here. Instead, crafting XP. Next, Kandarin. You need to make a super anti-poison from scratch, another grapple task, catch and cook a bass, and string a maple short bow, and steal chest and hemister, and mine some coal near the coal tracks. Nothing too complicated here. Might need to get another unicorn horn, but besides that, very doable. One fresh unicorn horn dust into the potion. And that is Achievement Diary complete. The highlight of the rewards for this diary is increased herbs at Catherby Herb Patch, which is pretty solid. We get a lot of herbs, so it's not going to be a huge difference, but still nice. Crafting XP 83. Also, while I was at the water obelisk, I made the water orb for the hard task. Don't really feel like going through the entire dungeon there twice. Although we do have the highest level agility shortcut, so it's not a huge deal. Next up, Karamja. We need to visit Crandor via the dungeon below the volcano. Cook a spider on a stick, charter a ship, cut a log from the teak and mahogany trees, which means entering the hardwood grove, exchange gems for a machete, trap a grack, and charter another ship. Okay. There's a lot more things we can do down at Tribo Wenai Village, so I'm going to prepare for that as well. I brought my red topaz, jade, and opal here to trade to Gabooti to get enough trading sticks to do everything we're going to need to do here. I'm going to get a full set of villagers' robes, because equipping those is a medium task. Also, I got a Brudu shield and tribal mask from when I was working on getting the gout tuber. So wielding those is a medium task. So medium tasks all around. And we should be able to sell these back for at least some. And that should be enough for the rest of the things we need to do. So that worked out pretty much perfectly. Quick pay to come into the grove here is a medium task. You need to have helped clean up Taiwan Village before cutting down these trees. I literally did do that. What do we need to... I mean, yes, I need to leave. Heck, we're good. Now I need to thatch the bars, fix the fence. Okay, I guess we need to fix the fence slightly. Okay, now that we made the fence, we can come in here and chop the logs. We got a harvesting fragment. Oh, we have all woodcutting fragments. Okay. Fantastic. Last thing we need to do is get ourselves a machete made. We've got the trading sticks. We've got the red topazes. We've got the gout tuber. So we can make a machete. Weirdly, for getting the gout tubers, the regular machete is better. But I'm just going to get the red topaz one, because why not? And apparently he doesn't need a machete to make a machete. So there's that. Also, here's a calquat tree. That is a elite diary task and a hard league task. And a bunch of farming experience, which isn't too much to talk about. Overall, that is the medium diary complete. So we can grab our rewards for this. Additional agility experience in Brimhaven Agility Arena. Access to a shortcut. Nothing too crazy. Crafting XP. Only 80,000. Because this is a... The Karamja Diary is just different. It gives different amounts of experience. And there is some more experience in Imkando's Apprentice. Good. Krend and Kebos Medium. Okay. Kill a Lizardman. Mines of the Volcanic Sulfur. Switch to the Necromancy Spellbook. Repair a Crane. Deliver some intelligence. Catch a Bluegill. Use the Boulder Leap. Catch a Chinchompa. And chop some mahogany logs. Only thing that could be a problem here is the intelligence. Based on when those spawn. So let's go see if we can get that done. Managed to get the intelligence easily enough. And that finishes the diary. Get some training experience here. I guess we'll put that into attack. 34,000 attack XP, not bad. And we can go turn this in. Back in the middle. Rewards for the medium include, now it has 1 prayer bonus, the blessing, and more dense essence blocks. So, somewhat useful. And crafting. Lumbridge and Drainer medium. Grapple again. Catch some salmon, make a coif, and pickpocket Martin. Short list of things to do. All easily accomplishable. Achievement diaries sure do love their grapple tasks. Grappling across the river. And that is the end of the diary. Pretty decent reward for this one. We now can teleport to the cabbage patch. So that'll be very good for speeding up herb runs a little bit. Also, crafting speed. Level 84. Ooh, we can make ourselves a black d'hide body. That's actually pretty good. We only have red d'hide right now, so that's actually something we could accomplish. But we'll do that later. Also, along the way, I got distracted by a shooting star, so I now have 1100 stardust. So that's a good start towards some of those tasks. Mauritania medium. Chop a tree, travel to Dragon Tooth, kill a terror dog, make some cannonballs, kill a fever spider, and mix a Guthix balance potion. Should have killed a Terror Dog when I was doing Tarn's Lair. That is highly unfortunate. Oh. I do enjoy these herblore tasks that you can do right next to the diary person. Mauritania medium completed. The rewards are nothing useful, but XP lamp in crafting. Varrock. We need to go to the apothecary, get a new kitten, perform the emotes from the stronghold, go to Tolna's dungeon, make mahogany planks, pick a white fruit, and use the balloon. I think I might need an overgrown cat for this. We will see. Looks like it should work. I put my cat in my house, just in case that counts. But there is another kitten. Completing the Varrock diary. Well, the medium part at least. More bonus mining, more bonus smelting. Not the most useful. Crafting speed. Level 85. Western Provinces, medium. Agility shortcut, fishing, chopping, burning, glider, make a chocolate bomb, complete a delivery, crystal saw, mine some gold. Delivery for Sarble. Cheese and tomato bata. And that is the medium diary complete. I've got a spirit tree in the farming guild now, so that's pretty convenient. Definitely allows me to use this transportation method more effectively. Now we can turn this in. Best reward here is the increased chance for multiple chompies. And some crafting XP. Lastly, wilderness. Medium. Mine, chop, charge, kill a bloodveld, talk, smith, and open a muddy chest. Only problem that could be here would be if I have a muddy key or not. But those are easy enough to get, so let's get this finished. Really ending it on a high note here. Just talk to a guy. And that is Wilderness Medium. Rewards from this one, not too exciting. Well, that's it. Another lamp into crafting. And that is all the medium diaries done. Let's whack on the full 2s set. Just search for 2. Makes everything easy. Medium. Completed. And also the sword option. Things are going to get significantly more complicated moving into the hard and elite tiers. But that is a complication for next time. Goodbye.